I mean, I've been to a show one time. The dude didn't want to change his razor blade, dog. I know barbers out there that do, but I don't use the same combs on every customer. I don't use the same brush on people either. Once I use, like for me, my process, if I'm shampooing, I'm using a black comb for the first part of the haircut. I'm gonna shampoo them. Now I come back, I'm gonna get a colored comb, like an orange or a green or something like that. I'm gonna use two combs in just that one service. And when I gotta brush the hair, I'm gonna brush the hair. It's gonna be clean hair. I'm gonna get rid of that brush as well and grab another brush and an all new set of combs for my next customer. Um, because I do care about not spreading seborrheic dermatitis or dandruff or ringworms or all these other things that can happen
Mm-hmm.
inside of a barbershop. I do care about my customers enough to just invest the extra money into extra combs and things. I mean, I've been to a show one time. The dude didn't want to change his razor blade, dog.
Mm.
Ain't that crazy? I was like, nah, bro,
I
we
mean,
good.
cause
They're like, I'm gonna spray it with this cool care. I'm like, no, bro, this is not what we learned in
not
barber
only is
school.
it like sanitary, but like at some point, like I was about 1 or 2 use, like it's gonna be dull anyway.
That's why barber school is important, man. That we abide by the laws of the land, man. About just staying clean, man. Because you don't want to spread germs and give people diseases, man, that they can't get rid of. The hair units, the cranial prosthesis, and things of that nature. We've done quite a few of them, man. I've seen some big challenges coming here,
Hmm.
and that you really take a good, you do really well with. What talk to us about your experience and give us some things that people should know that might be interested in getting into providing services like that.
Um, I tell people, the main thing is go through the phases of learning like the different levels, like what the levels are, like level one, level two, level three. Master each one first. Um, I I crammed all three. I think for me now, I think it's easier to do each level. Um, the first one is basically like you build a hair up, like
Hmm.
which is a level one. You get a pack of hair and you build that up on a person's head. Um, I like that one because pretty much either every week or every 2 weeks you're getting it done. Versus the level three is like a toupee. What you consider as like a toupee is hair that's already installed on a canvas and
Hmm.
you install it on the head. Um, the only thing about that one is like it's there for months and you can't clean it, so
I can imagine how bad it smells.
woo, yeah, that part. Um, so I mean that's the only hindrance as far as the levels. I mean, knowing the glue and the techniques to provide the service. But just go through the process, learn each level first. Find you a person that you can master that on before providing it. But I think it's a great service. It's a lot of people that don't want to be bald. So
Hmm. I always tell people, man, like, man, how can I get my hair to grow? Like, bro, if I can figure that out, I would not be cutting hair no more.
right,
I'll be just straight hair growth because I
right.
know that
It's
market
a
is
whole
wide
market.
open, boy.
Right,
I can do that anywhere in the world.
right.
Um,
I'll be out there with the
what?
BBLs.
Come on now, come see me, boy. You try to get that hair back, boy. I got that potion for you.
Ooh-wee.
People be really hoping that it's just some oil they can put on their scalp, and I'm like, nah, man. Oil ain't gonna help regenerate or rejuvenate some follicles who ain't worked in 2 years. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I try to be honest with people. I hope people really appreciate the honesty and the truth that I give them because if I don't know something, I don't know. And I'm just tell you, I don't know. It's power when I don't know.
Right.
Um,
There's more respect in that too.
come on now. Now, so you do the level two, and you're trying to do the level three, right? Is that correct? Or are you done level three?
Level three is the actual unit
Okay.
itself.
And level one is what?
Where you go like to a beauty supply store, you buy the pack of hair, and
Hmm.
then you take it and build it up on a person's head.
Okay. You get quite a few people just get the hairline. That's not a level. That's just getting the hairline done.
Yeah, I mean, I still consider that level one.
Okay, okay, Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah, because you still buying the hair and just creating a hairline.
Now, how long does it last?
It is individual based because I mean it depends on if you're a sweater or not because the more you sweat the less the glue is gonna stick.
Mm-hmm.
I tell people for level one I don't say anything past 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It looks good though for the first 4 or 5 days.
Well, I mean if you take care of it, you maintain it. Like I tell people, wrap it up,
Yeah.
treat it as if it was yours. Um, if you let it, you don't do any kind of thing as far as to protect it at night. You laying on the pillow, it's gonna do what it do.
You can't just
I can't stop the frizz.
can't cannonball in the pool either, huh?
Nah. No, I mean on level three, after 24 hours, you can get it wet if you
Yeah.
had especially if you had the plastic canvas underneath.
Okay. That's cool, man. Um, are you at that place now where you are kind of wanting to teach that and show people how to do it?
Hmm.
That's good. That's
Yeah,
good. Yeah.
because it's like I said, it's a permanent situation. So once you put a dot up there, you better know what you're doing.
Yeah. Definitely gotta. I could see going to a tattoo artist to really learn shading and just touch.
Mm.
Um,
Mainly
uh,
it's the touch.
y'all
Um,
practice on like pig skin or something like that.
yeah,
Where
the
the
pic.
hell you find pig skin
Amazon baby.
at?
Amazon got everything.
Timu.
Um, but yeah, so I mean, yeah, the main thing is that is mastering the touch. I mean,
Mm-hmm. Good stuff, man.
fading is you're a barber, you already know the technique how to fade. So,
And I think we asked just for a reminder, man. What are you working on now, man, in your career as a barber? Like straight up barbering.
um, teaching barbers how to be professionals, how to be a business, and stop, that putting everything else in somebody else's name and not operating as a business.
Man,
But
one
if you
thing I'm working on is speed.
speed,
Yeah, I want to be faster, much faster. I remember, shout out to Carlos, man. I worked with a barber from DR named Carlos. Carlos had great quality haircuts, first off, but he was super fast. I seen him do a mohawk on a kid. I'm talking about the full thing, edge up and all, 5 minutes. I was like, oh my gosh. And it looked good. I was like, man, this is crazy. And it ain't like the kid had just had one a week prior. It's been quite some time. It was like grow back and everything. And I just to see Carlos bust that thing out, man. It was I was new in my in the industry at that time.
it's the same thing how what you got now, like you got systems, so
Hmm.
it's just perfecting your systems.
Man, I did a client last I think it was Sunday. Yeah, ball fade. I'm talking about ball fade with a 1.5 with the grain on top. And I did that in 20 minutes with enhancements and razor dog. He didn't have facial hair, so I didn't have to worry about facial hair, but no shampoo. I did grab a hot towel though, and I cleaned off his hair and his scalp. I put a hot towel on it. I laid the hair down, used some foam wrap. I did all that stuff in 20 minutes, dog. And
Set your timer up, man.
yeah, and you can
Set
just
your timer up on your phone. Say, okay, if
right.
this service is 45 minutes, I want it done in 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and
When I
beat you.
and when I say 20 minutes, like he was in the chat 4:38. I was ringing him up at 4:59. Like he out of the chair paying me,
Right,
and that was $55. What if you get three of those an hour? that's that's goals. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like I would rather do easy haircuts, pretty fast, and not have to charge $100.
Right.
Um, because I think about the math, right? Let's say it was $55 in 20 minutes, and he tipped me $10. That's $65. If I get three of them an hour, bro, I'm making some good money. What's that? Three times 65. I ain't even did all that math. You see that?
Some people don't even make
It's one
65
hundred
an hour.
ninety-five dollars.
Some people don't even make $60 an hour. Make 195 an hour.
That's man, that's crazy. I had to get a structural engineer to come by my house the other day. He was there for 15 minutes, $300.
Mm.
Just to say, just like years of expertise and licenses. But let's just imagine he drove there and that took him 20 minutes there and back, plus the 15 minutes he was there. So that's what, let me see, 15 plus 20 plus 5 minutes of writing me the letter. That's 40 minutes total, and he made $300. That's crazy. That's crazy. Shout out to them, man.
Right.
There's so many ways to make good money in this world, man. Shout out to America, America.
Right.
But yeah, man. I want to work on my speed. I don't want to put out trash haircuts, of course,
Right.
but I want to put out great quality haircuts in minimal time.
Yeah, I wanna. I
Time is
want.
money.
Yeah, I wanna do that too. I want to for 2024. That's my goal, man. Quality, real quality cuts, and
But you fast. You was fast, right? I see you knock out 3 little kids in 30 minutes.
yeah. But
Fades too and design.
I want to scale it back though and put out some real quality work for 2024, man.
You fast, bro. I seen it. I was like, God, this dude did this 3 fades and 3 designs with color in 30 minutes. Golly. Whew. It's money and it's been quicker. Jonesy had a client the other day and was like, Jones was like, man, I wish you got a harder haircut so you could spend more time with me. The guy was like, nah, I just want to go and get out your way so you get to the next one. And like, that's how you make your money. I was like, facts. 15 minutes, get on out of here, bro. Thank you for paying me what I asked.
I mean, I think that came from the old days, man. Like, cause if you didn't get it, you won't gonna get it.
For
Cause
sure.
people used to cutthroat, man. Take the clients from you. So
You remember too, man. Like
before
we came up,
pre-appointments,
yeah, we came up pre-appointments.
right?
Like
So that's where it came from.
when I got here, appointments like were becoming something. Like it wasn't like when it wasn't a real thing. You might have had like 5 people that was your regulars, that was your people, same time every week. But man,
It wasn't
it
documented.
was
Like,
walk-ins, dog, and that list, man, be 60 people on that list, and you look over the list and you see your name up there 8 times, and there's 60 people that walked in. You're like, golly, man, such and such knocked out 15 of these,
and you want to eat. So that's where mine came from.
bruh. And you remember, man, pre-walk-in, man, you didn't have no set schedule for
Nope.
lunch.
That's what I'm saying. So like, that's how I'm still in that mindset. Like,
No, we're not saying there's anything wrong with either way. Whatever works best for you works best for you. But we're just talking about experience now, man. I remember on the door, the shop said close at 8, but you got 8 people that walked in at
right,
7:45.
right.
You ain't
Got to
going
serve 'em.
nowhere. Yeah, because
Got
you
to serve
said
'em.
we open at 8. They got here by 8, and then you got to stay here to 10 o'clock to knock out all these people.
And be back here the first thing in the morning.
And you know what? It's never like I can't front. It's never you can never sustain being satisfied and happy when you're flooded like that at the end of the day and you see other barbers leave. The first few times you're like, shit, I'm gonna get my money. I'm gonna get this money. And after about 2-3 months of seeing them, everybody else leaving, and you still here capturing walk-ins, it gets tiresome. Like, bro, I want to go home too. Like, why can't we all just eat some of these,
Right.
right? So yeah, that's what we came up in, man. So Ant and I, man, we're new to the appointments thing, man. But we're not we're kind of we're newish. Like we're new like everybody else is, but we came up from a place where you already plan to be there all day to cut hair, and you gotta not get it in, get it out. Because if you take too long, they're going to somebody else. So yeah, man, we used to be some dogs. What are we now? We house trained.